Hi, I'm Scott with Blue Mountain Bigfoot Research.
I'm Hannah from Squatchin' with Hannah.
And this is our first Paddy Wagon campsite review of the Thousand Trails campsite in Leavenworth, Washington.
We can't wait to take you around this cute little park, and you're thinking, I know you're thinking, it is like not even warm outside. Why are they at a campground? Well, during this time of social distancing and kind of rebooting and recharging, we couldn't think of a better place to go than a secluded little campground in a national forest area.
Not
quite, no, because it's closed, but anyway.
So we're gonna show you around. So here we go.
So I did want to let everyone know that we booked our Thousand Trails campsite up here in Leavenworth, Washington about 2 months ago, so long before all the current events were a thing. And we booked Leavenworth.
The car go by. There you go.
We booked Leavenworth when we knew that, we booked it knowing that it was going to be cold and snowy and all that, because Leavenworth is a Bigfoot reporting hotspot. Lots and lots of Squatch activity up here. So we thought, hey, what a great idea. We'll go up there to the Thousand Trails where we have free camping, and we'll get some Squatching in.
Absolutely. And we got here and it didn't disappoint. We've got lots of reports from people, and we've talked to a lot of people.
And we even went out the other night.
Right. And so a Bigfoot report coming on Blue Mountain Bigfoot Research's YouTube soon on that one.
Yeah.
So behind us here is the Thousand Trails sign for here in Leavenworth, and the mini golf course, which is buried in snow right now.
That did not stop a few of the kids from trying to knock balls in holes, but
it's time to put balls in holes. You say whatever I want.
I get it. He loves skee ball.
Anyway, yeah, everything is pretty much buried under snow, which does impact what amenities are available, and the current situation adds more impact to those amenities. So, but we'll take you around and show you things.
Okay, here we go. All right, so as you pull in behind us here, right there is the Welcome Center and where you check in. And then if we pan around here, behind us is
Osprey Lodge. Now, before things amped up in intensity, Osprey Lodge was open, and we went in there, and inside they're doing a lot of work to update the lodge. Now, apparently, Thousand Trails has been around for how long? About 50,
forever.
60, 70 years?
Over 50. Their sign says 50. Yeah.
But RVing hasn't always been as popular as it is now, and a lot of these Thousand Trails sites are kind of dated and I don't want to say ramshackle, but they're not really 21st century. However, the surge in full-time RVing and the demand for their services is causing these campgrounds to really, really up their game. And so they're doing a lot of work in Osprey Lodge. There's full Wi-Fi connectivity in there. There's games. There's a great big fireplace, and downstairs there's a laundry room and a camper store, and in the summertime they've got activities and an activities director. It's like a whole like the family camp in Dirty Dancing, all sorts of stuff.
Who's this hula hana of come on, I wanna hula back.
Yeah, it is awesome. They have a swimming pool and a bunch of stuff outside.
A miniature golf course, like we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, frisbee golf course.
Yeah.
But all this stuff right now is mainly because it's under snow, is not open.
Yes.
So.
And with social distancing protocols, the lodge is now closed. So we will be looking for a laundromat somewhere in town.
All right. Walking into the campground, if you look right behind us here, there's a place you can buy firewood, and we're going to slowly pan around here, and behind us is propane, where you can get propane at 2 times a day.
Yes.
From 9 to 9:30 and 3 to 3:30.
Yes.
Is it? Okay.
And so that comes in handy. We do have 2 propane tanks, and because it looks cold out here, but it's not cold enough to really trigger our propane all day long. So we're not going through propane that quickly.
No, we're not. And in the check-in center right here behind us, they do have movies that they let you have 3 at a time, and that is still available, I think. But yeah, so
you have to call ahead of time, and then they unlock it for you, and then they keep their distance while you pick your movies. And so they're really working hard to follow national and corporate protocols for this. I want to say that when we got here, there were only about 3 other campers and a couple full-time residents, and I want to say that as far as social distancing goes, the RV community has this down.
yeah, we do.
I mean, this is our lifestyle all the time.
So yeah, and the right now, actually, well, it's the weekend, so we've got
and
quite a
most
few
districts
people.
are going into their real spring break. You know, this is the week that everyone had booked out to do things for spring break.
Yeah, exactly. So we have quite a few people in the campground, but they only have one of the loops open right now, and that's just because of the snow. I mean,
Yeah.
right now, we did book a full hookup site, but because of the snow, the water's still turned off in the camp, and the sewer lines are buried. You can't even find them. So we got electricity only.
Yep.
Okay.
But we're fine. And Bigfoot would like you to know that today's fire danger is low. But please keep your fires within the appropriate fire rings or provided fire pits at each campsite. So some of the improvements that Thousand Trails is making as a company, they are drilling groundwater wells and connecting it with the Thousand Trails distribution system. So says here, water formerly diverted for campground use now remains in Clear Creek. This is beneficial year-round, but especially important in the summer when fish are most sensitive to low stream flows. And they've got new, along with the new water systems, they're putting in backup power systems. And over here, we see how they are improving the overall habitat. Clear Creek is a small tributary to the Chihuahua River that offers habitat for several fish. Fish that are listed under the Endangered Species Act. Trout Unlimited partnered with Thousand Trails to find a new water source which improved conditions for fish and provided the campground with a better potable water supply. And of course, in the summer, that potable water supply is really, really important because you've got it hooked up to your camper. Right now, we are really conserving water so that we don't have to pull out of our space and refill before it's time to leave.
So right now, as you can see, as we walk into the park here, and pretty much this entrance area is just a huge
Ice rink.
ice rink. Yeah, this is pretty slick as you drive in here. It's pretty well packed ice, and has been warming up during the day. It is slowly going away, but
Then it refreezes at night.
yeah, so it may be a little while. All right, this is a section that's closed off. In fact, there's only one section open, the Timber View section they call it here. Most of the roads are closed just because of the snow.
But at least the most beautiful part of the campground is open. Hence the name Timberview. Because you have view of all the timbers.
Yeah. I can't see the forest through all the trees though. All right, they do have available showers and bathrooms here.
However,
They're closed right now because of social distancing. So we have to use our own area,
and
they
it's
have
a good thing we took advantage of the shower house before they closed it off.
Yep, yeah, but they do have a plethora of these little cabins out here you can rent also.
It's really nice here because they really do provide everything that you need to exist for a few weeks. You can stay in 1,000 Trails up to 14 days at a time, and they have full trash services here. And like Scott mentioned earlier, if you don't have an RV but you still want to enjoy the beautiful surroundings, they do have cabins you can rent. And they really are quite adorable. They're like little tiny houses. I would totally live in one. Absolutely. And the staff is really nice here too. Very welcoming and accommodating. We've got some mail here and they called us and, you know, met us at the lodge and handed it to us. And so, you know, everything they can do to make you feel at home, they do.
Okay.
And here we are coming back on our site where we've got the Adelaide and the paddy wagon waiting for us as we come back home from our little tour of the Leavenworth Thousand Trails Campground. And we plan on coming back next summer, not this summer because we've already got our plans for this summer, but next summer we want to come back during the summer and enjoy what they have to offer when it's warm. Well, thanks again for watching and for coming on our little tour of our campground. If you need more information about how to access Thousand Trails, you can go to thousandtrails.com. This is not sponsored in any way, but we really think it's a great deal. And there are all sorts of people out there reviewing the Thousand Trails system. We think it's a great system and we intend to do more with them because they're so handy. So please like and subscribe to the Paddy Wagon, to squatchinwithhannah.com, and to Blue Mountain Bigfoot Research on YouTube. We will see you next time. Bye.